Get ready for an update we've been asking for literal years, and I cannot believe we're actually finally getting it. Coming soon, we have the Galarian Expedition event, going down from Friday, October 4th at 10 a.m. to Friday, October 11th, my birthday, at 8 o'clock p.m. local time, and this is going to be a doozy. For starters, in the wild, we will have spawns of Nidoran, both male and female, Abra, Magnemite, Wailmer, Spheal, Aeron, Beldum, Shinx, Fungus, Dedenne, Wooloo, Chansey, Absol, and Emolga. Kind of a smorgasbord of spawns. And out of those Pokemon, the best ones to catch include Abra, because Mega Alakazam is the #2 overall Psychic type. Magnemite. Shadow Magnezone is actually the #1 overall Electric type in the entire game, so getting more candies from Magnemite is great. And it's also the #6 best Steel type. Beldum, obviously, Shadow Metagross is a monster. It's the #3 Steel type overall, and the non-Shadow is the #11 Steel type overall. And then Absol, because it is the 7th best Dark type. It's got the Mega. As far as raids for this event, Zamazenta is coming to the game and can be shiny for the first time ever. Also, Zamazenta is the 7th best fighting type in the game, so it's worth raiding for that reason. But the shiny looks fantastic. It's like this pink, white, and red. Also, shiny Zamazenta and Zacian are just not legendary shinies that have been super common in the Pokemon universe in general. So this is really cool that we get this in Pokemon Go. This will be a great raid boss to target. Definitely want to get the shiny here. And, haha, for $8, we get another Master Ball. And there's a big reason why. The Masterwork Research Master Ball is back again for $8 USD. You can get a research that gives you a Master Ball, 18,000 XP, 10,000 Stardust, encounters with event-themed Pokemon like Galarian Farfetch'd and Galarian Mr. Mime, and other items and rewards and stuff like that. Also important to know that this Masterwork Research does not expire, so you pay $8 and you can complete it whenever, which is exactly how it should work. I can't believe there's even any other option. So that's super great. This is the 4th time we've gotten a Master Ball in Pokemon Go, the 4th Master Ball. And yes, if you do already have your Master Ball, you can get another one here, so you can get your 4th. So you will need this. I promise you're gonna want this Master Ball, because for the first time ever in Pokemon Go history, the Galarian birds can be shiny. Yes, oh my god, dude, we've been asking for this and predicting this. I actually predicted this in a recent YouTube video. We've been predicting and hoping and praying that freaking shiny Galarian Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno will come to Pokemon Go, and yes, for the first time ever, you finally can. We have no idea how difficult these will be to get. Obviously, it's really hard to get a Galarian bird to spawn on your daily incense in general, so like, who knows how hard it's gonna be to get a shiny Galarian. I'd imagine though, since these are legendaries, you have a 1 in 20 chance of getting the shiny when they spawn, which are what the legendary shiny rates are in Pokemon Go. So I'm gonna hope and assume that the shiny rates for these guys in the wild are 1 in 20. Also, I'm pretty sure when we got the wild shiny spawns during the tour events, like the Hoenn tour and the Sinnoh tour, I'm pretty sure those were 1 in 20 shinies in the wild. They might have been 1 in 64 actually. I would have to check on that, but these will probably either be 1 in 20 or 1 in 64 shiny chances for the Galarian birds, but yes, they are in the wild. This also raises the question of, will these be a guaranteed catch? The thing with shiny legendaries that makes them so great, it's a guaranteed catch. If you get it from a raid, it's a guaranteed catch on the first ball. If you find them in the wild, typically it's a guaranteed catch. You just have to use a ton of Ultra Balls and Great Balls. So as long as you don't run out of balls, it's a guaranteed catch. That might be the same, might be different for these. We're gonna have to see when they come out, but really exciting that they are on their way. And also exciting, we've got this sentence. Also, in quotations, starting with this event and continuing permanently afterward, there will be an update to the Pokemon that can appear while using your daily adventure incense. Happy exploring, trainers. Who knows what this means? Obviously, the Galarian birds will continue to spawn because they can be shiny, but apparently there's gonna be a permanent change with what Pokemon can appear. So I have no idea. Maybe there's gonna be more legendary Pokemon, maybe unknown will be spawning. Maybe there's a set list of specific Pokemon that will spawn in the daily incense, and maybe that changes every month, season. who knows? So we're gonna have to see what that means when this event starts. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, because this is definitely gonna be worth figuring out. I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait this is coming. And finally, after literal years, the daily incense is getting a nice little buff here, a nice little change up. And it's gonna be interesting and fun again. So that's cool. Get ready to use your daily. Oh, also important to note as well, the Galarian birds are meta relevant. Galarian Moltres is the 17th best Pokemon in the Masters League, which is pretty cool. And it's number 22 in the Ultra League. So still useful, definitely useful. And if I'm not mistaken, Galarian Zapdos was a pretty good fighting type, although the meta has been completely shifted, so that might be different now. But that's worth noting. They are worth catching. Obviously, they're very cool. And you now have a Master Ball if you want to Master Ball your first ever shiny Galarian bird, which makes a absolute ton of sense. So good luck to those of you hunting that. I cannot wait. And as always, there's gonna be field research tasks during this event that's gonna give encounters with like event-themed Pokemon. You get items, XP, Stardust, all that good stuff. And that's the Galarian Expedition event. Again, we've got the brand new shiny Zamazenta, we've got some fun wild spawns, the freaking Master Ball is back, and shiny Galarian birds. That is a sick event. And it's not the only thing happening, because the next Community Day has been announced for October, October's Community Day. Now listen, we all know, October, it's spooky season, baby. It's my favorite month of the year. It's all autumn and it's fall and it's ghostly and it's spooky. And what better Pokemon to have for the spooky season Community Day than Seawaddle? This is a joke. Obviously, this is a joke. I have no idea why Seawaddle is October's Community Day Pokemon. I could think of literally 15 different Pokemon that would be better here, but whatever. But yes, on Saturday, October 5th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, Seawaddle will be the Community Day Pokemon. This is a tragic usage of an October Community Day. It's fine though, it's fine. By evolving to Leavanny, you can get the exclusive move Shadow Claw, which is a ghost move, so there's your Halloween tie-in. During this event, we're gonna have 1/4 hatch distance, 2 times catch candy, and 2 times XL candy, 3-hour lure modules, 3-hour incense, the whole shebang. The real added bonus is gonna be the 1/4 egg hatch distance, which is kind of odd because there's no, typically when we get a 4th egg hatch distance as a bonus on a Community Day, it's because there's like a Community Day Pokemon in the eggs, you know, like Magmar, right? We have Magby in the eggs, so it makes sense to have hatch distance reduced because you want to hatch a shiny Magby on Magmar Community Day or Togetic Community Day, where we had like boosted Togepi hatches and shiny rates. I have no idea why we have a 4th egg hatch distance for this one. It just doesn't make any sense to me, considering like there's no, what are we hatching? You know what I'm saying? Why do we have that? Give us the freaking Stardust, please. I'm so low. I'm at less than 900,000 Stardust. I need the dust. Give us that back. Whatever. We have Sewaddle Calm Day, 2 special trades on the day, 50% discount on the trade. We've got the Swadloon raids until 10 p.m., which gives you extra 30 minutes of Seawaddle spawns if you want to get more of that shiny. The shinies look like this. They're on screen. Seawaddle is like green, a little bit more green-blue, and its nose and feet are kind of red. Swadloon looks like a slightly different shade of green with some brown, and Leavanny looks the same. This is not a good shiny family. Listen, as a huge October enthusiast, this is annoying that this is the October Calm Day. Is what it is though. Oh, and we have a new update here. Actually, I'm reading this from Leak Duck, so big shout out. And we've got a new adjustment to the Showcase feature. Points will now be scored within a Pokemon's species, but will still compete on the same leaderboard. This means any XXL-sized normal type Pokemon will be competitive. In the example that they're showing in the screenshot shows the normal type. So if you're going into a normal type showcase, right, you can have a Rattata, that gives you more points than a Snorlax. That's because the Rattata is super heavy compared to other Rattatas, whereas the Snorlax is maybe not as heavy compared to other Snorlaxes. So going into this showcase, you can use all of your Pokemon instead of just like specific ones, and instead of just trying to catch like a Snorlax, the biggest Snorlax you can get, you might want to just try to collect XXL whatever you catch. So that's just kind of an update that's happening with showcases to make them maybe just more fun and more accessible. I'm sure this feature is like pretty underutilized by most players, myself included. Even though it's a great feature and it gives great rewards, it's just kind of boring and passive. This definitely makes it more fun to do because you have more variety on which Pokemon you can use and compete with. So that's super cool and something that's happening with showcases, and that's pretty much all that's going down in Pokemon Go. If you're excited for these updates, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.